Good evening to one and all present here. I would like to explain the concept impact of information technology on retailing, which is one of the important concept of the era. Because today life is occupied with lot of activities, there is little or no time for a person to physically visit a store or to make purchases. Hence, the persons are seeking the alternative ways of shopping. Hence, now the people prefer to buy the things online, pay bills using credit cards, debit cards, want things at their doorstep at a discounted and competitive price. Hence, here comes the topic how retailing is being influenced by information technology and how these information technology tools are being really happening making the retail business to happen. So, primarily to start with, let me make you people understand what is the meaning of non-store retailing. So, non store retailing is a form of retailing in which sales are made to consumers without using the physical stores. So, we all are aware about what is the physical stores and how the commodities or merchandise are being placed in the physical store, where the buyer and seller will have to meet face to face and purchase and selling activities happens on physical activities. Whereas a non-store retailing is such a form in which you don't find a store or you don't find the existence of physical store to be there in order to make your buying and selling activity. Then how can a consumer make the retailing activity without the existence of store? Hence, I will be discussing in this topic what are the different tools or what are all the different methods the retailer can make use of for the purpose of non-store based retailing. So here are the tools for non-store retailing, where it has been categorized into six different ways or six classifications, which speaks about different types of tools for non-store retailing. It doesn't mean that a non-existence of stores has only one way. But here I would like to explain to you people the existence of non-store can happen in so many ways, where it starts from online shopping, direct selling, catalog and direct mail, vending machines, teleshopping, multi-level marketing. So in the upcoming slides, I will be explaining you people what are these different types of tools which are being available and how are these things being applicable in the retail store formats. The first two types of tools which we are going to explain, which I am going to explain, is online selling and direct selling. Is there any difference between the direct selling and online selling? Yes, definitely there is a lot of difference which you can see with respect to the non-store retailing. Though both the category come under the classification of non-store retailing, online selling takes place in a different platform, direct selling takes place in a different platform. So let me tell you what is online selling. Online selling is also called as electronic retailing or virtual format of retailing, in which the retailer and customer communicate with each other through an interactive electronic network. The only thing which is required for the purpose of online selling is the internet, the device, or the laptop or any computer or the mobile, which is a mandatory tool for online selling, as well as there should be some shopping websites, something like your Amazon, Flipkart, Mintra, Home Shop 18 or Jibong.com. These are things which come under the category of online websites. Hence, with the help of these websites, your internet and your gadgets, you can definitely operate the concept of online selling, where you only see the virtual platform of the store, not the physical existence of the store. This is the first category. And the second category is about direct selling. What is this direct selling? How the things can happen? So it is also called as the direct salesmanship, or it is also called as home selling, in which the personal seller will come or will visit a particular house or a residential area or a business premises in order to make the selling activity, in which the customers are directly contacted by the seller and Seller gives a demonstration of products and explains the procedure and its usages. If at all a customer is satisfied, they may place an order to buy the product from them directly. ಸೊ ಇದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ಮನ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಬಳಿಯಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಗಿಲಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತು ವಸ್ತುಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾರಾಟ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರುವಂತ ಒಬ್ಬ ಸೆಲ್ಲರು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಮಾಹಿತಿನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಳಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿನ ಕೊಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಆ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ತಗೊಳ್ಬಹುದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಡಬಹುದು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ನಾನ್ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಟೇಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಗರಿ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಲಾಗ್ ಆರ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲ್ ರಿಟೇಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂಡರ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಟೇಲಿಂಗ್, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾ. A retailer publishes a catalog or a pamphlet or a poster, displays the merchandise or services provided by him along with the details and the telephone numbers. These pamphlets are distributed inside the local newspaper and are circulated in and around the required area. So we people are aware, and we people are very much fond of getting the newspapers on everyday basis. In that newspaper you can see many pamphlets are being distributed from the retailer point of view or from business point of view. These pamphlets act as a source for your purchasing activity. Say if at all, if there is a pamphlet or a catalog which is being distributed to your house with the help of newspaper, you find so many information. Say suppose here I have given you the example of a catalog which speaks about your cosmetics. So if at all, if it is a lady, she will definitely see what is this item. She will try to order the product from the particular information which is being provided in the catalog. So this is also one of the non-store form of retailing, in which catalog plays a very important role, or the pamphlets plays a very important role in the retailing activity. The next concept speaks about teleshopping. So I have given you a slide where it speaks about TV shop. So teleshopping is nothing but the TV shop, which is also called as direct response television shopping, DRTV. It is a network where products such as kitchen, household articles, electronic appliances, computer items, skincare products, hair growth oils, toys, dresses, etc. are being live demonstrated on TV during a scheduled TV program, and at the end flashing a telephone number. It is a direct marketing channel, or it is also called a zero level channel, where you don't find any intermediaries for the purpose of selling the commodity. You just have to receive the telephone number which is being displayed over the TV telecast, and call upon that number and make your shopping activities. The most famous shopping activities which you people are aware with respect to India is home shop 18 or Naptol. So these are all some of the important teleshop platforms which are providing you the teleshopping activities in order to buy and sell the commodities in the form of non-store retailing. The next two tools which is being available in the category of non-store retailing is multi-level marketing or multi-level channel, which is one of the important category where which is compensating entire salesman, but not only paying them the commission on sales, but also a percentage of sales generated by the sales people they recruit into the company. So multi-level marketing is also known as pyramid selling, network marketing, or referral marketing. Under this type of marketing, it is suitable only for such products like skincare products, health products, child nutrition products, or sometimes the kitchen and grocery items also. The most famous multi-level marketing channels with respect to India are something which like Oriflame products, your Amway products, Hindustan Unilever products, and Tupperware products, where there is an individual person visiting the particular house and explaining the product details to that person, and making that person as the another salesperson, and this is how the network flows. So you can see a single person is communicating with two different people and asking these people to communicate with other people also. For doing so, this person will receive a commission from the company, and same will be received by this person also. This is how the multi-level channel of marketing is going to work out. The next category is vending machine. So you can see the image which I have put here. So this is the vending machine image with respect to the non-store based retailing. So what is this category? It is a type of machine or a cart which is set up in the corridors of shopping malls or public places such as airports, railway stations, etc. In vending machine, products like coffee, tea, candy, soda, postal stamps, telephone calling, etc. are being sold, and even service like weight checkup, astrology, games, etc. are being offered. Vending machines are easy to operate. One should drop a coin or insert a debit or credit card and select the desired product. So this is the concept of vending machine, something how your ATM machines are working. ATM machines we make use for withdrawal of the money as well as deposit of the money. In the same way, the retailer persons can use these vending machines for the purpose of selling the commodities where it has been placed in a stagnant order, and the customer need to insert the coin and receive the product whatever is being required for them. So this is about how the tools which with respect to the retailing can happen, and how are these tools can be used for the purpose of non-store retailing. Thank you.